Hi, it's Michelle here. Thanks for coming to my channel today. I am going to make some feta meatballs for you today. So here I have a pound of ground chuck. Then I have my seasonings. I'm using a half a teaspoon of Lawry's seasoning, half a teaspoon of garlic, a half a teaspoon of chili powder. I have a third cup of my homemade breadcrumbs, 1 egg, and a third a cup of feta cheese, and then just some salt and pepper to add a little zip to it. So I'm going to start off with just adding my seasonings to the meat. Real simple. I'm going to add my salt and pepper to it now. I am kind of old school. I use my old shakers to my salt and pepper. I'm going to add my breadcrumbs and my egg. And at this point, I'm just going to start mixing with my hand a little bit. No spoons, just my hands. Once I get it mixed up a little bit, you don't want to over mix it because then it gets tough. I will add in my feta cheese crumbles. I think I used the low fat ones this time. You know, every little bit helps. And then once I have it a nice little mixture, I'm going to start to make the balls. I don't make my meatballs very big because I like them to cook faster. You can make them whatever size you like. And I have my pan right here so I can just put them in there as I make them. I'm just going to put them on the stove. I like to cook them at a medium-low temperature. And as they start cooking and start browning, I turn them to get a nice brown, crisp all the way around. So one of our favorite side dishes that I make with our feta meatballs is my rice pilaf. I start with 2 tablespoons of butter and I get it melted in the pan. Now that the butter is melted, I take just a small handful of pasta. This just happens to be thin spaghetti. Break it into little pieces and let it kind of brown in that butter for just a couple of minutes. Stirring every once in a while so your noodles don't burn or stick to the bottom. They're getting there. Not much longer on those meatballs. So now that my noodles are browned, I'm going to pour in my can of chicken broth. And once that comes to a boil, I will stir in a half a cup of long grain white rice. I use Uncle Ben's, just my favorite. I turn it to simmer, cover the pot, and after 15 minutes or so, it's ready to go. So I want to check my meatballs. I want to make sure the internal temperature is at 160. This has been a great gift. I got it from Feta a couple years ago. I'm just about there. Another minute or two and I'll take them out of the pan. There you have it. There are my feta meatballs and my rice pilaf. And these just happen to be my canned green beans. We have a garden every year and I do lots of canning. So I have to stay tuned for those. Come the end of summer, I'll be canning beans and potatoes and tomatoes, all kinds of things. Well, thanks for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you try it, let me know. Tell me if you like it or not. If you like it, hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Enjoy your dinner.